Hello and welcome to the lecture series on Indian economy for civil services. In today's class, I'll be talking about the idea of income. So income is the most frequently used term in economics, both by laymen as well as by experts. And whenever we look at the other thing which is called as the income level, then it is used as a tool to understand two important things. The first is called as the well-being and the second is called as the happiness of a country and its citizens. So whenever I'm looking at income as a term, it is used by both laymen as well as experts, but whenever I'm looking at income level, then it is giving me greater details and it is acting as a tool to understand two important things. First is called as the well-being of a country or the citizens, and thereafter the happiness of a country or their citizens. Furthermore, in the 1990s, there was the discussion which was going on with respect to Human Development Index, and primarily income was a major component of looking at, or it was weighed heavily to look at the Human Development Index of different countries. Thereafter, in continuous discussions, they also included something called as education as well as life expectancy in the Human Development Index and gave us a composite index. So this is how you can look at the idea of income being used or income level being used to look at different things in an economy and look at the different parameters with respect to the citizens of a country. Furthermore, somehow income became the focal point of development as well as human development. So this is how you can see how income per se and income level, to be very precise, came into mainstream human development indices and all of that. Let us now look at income from a very different perspective, that is, income level needs to be measured to arrive at certain conclusions, and this can be measured for both an individual as well as for the nation and the world. Now the latter is, that means the world and the calculation or the measurement of income for world as well as the calculation of income for a nation is a complicated process. On the contrary, it is in the case of individual, it is relatively easy. Here I am looking at it in a comparative sense. Now whenever we look at measurement of income per se, there are four different ways in which you can do that, and these ways or the measurement of income is a new discipline which incorporates more of a commerce background and statistics and gives us the idea of income for both an individual as well as nation or world. So let us look at the four different ways of how national income accounting can happen. So there are four different ways in which you can do that. The first is called as a gross domestic product or GDP. Then we have something called as the net domestic product, NDP. Then we have something called as the gross national product or GNP, and then we have the last one which is called as net national product or NNP. Now all these four ways of accounting national income are more or less same, are giving you sense of, or it is a form of national income only, whether it is calculated by GDP or NDP or GNP or NNP, but all give you a different story about the income of a nation and their different ways in their different ways. So this is how national income accounting happens with respect to any economy in the world, and we are going to discuss about all these four different methods of accounting national income in the next lecture. So please stay tuned. Thank you.